In today's Home Sellers Tips number 3 video, I'm going to be giving you 3 ideas that will help you enjoy your home and increase value and help you sell your house fast. Stick around. It's J-Dub, also known as MrDowntownDelray, where I'm a realtor in Delray Beach working for eXp Realty, the fastest growing real estate brokerage, virtual brokerage in the United States today. And today is video number 3 in a series for seller tips. If you haven't seen my first 2 seller tip videos, go ahead and click on 1 or 2 of the links above. And if you like these tips, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Let me know what's been working for you as you try to improve your house. These are all do-it-yourself type of videos that don't cost a lot of money, don't take a whole lot of time, but they take a little bit of labor. And today I want to talk about 3 things to help you improve the value of your house and sell it quickly. Baseboards, door trims, and doors. Let's get to work. In the first couple of videos, you saw my wife working her butt off getting the porch and the bathrooms looking spick and span. And today it's my turn to work on the baseboards, the trim, and just show you what we did to our front door as well that made a huge impact. So let's start with the baseboards. It does take a little bit of labor, but in terms of cost and time, it's not a lot. This is about the 3rd or 4th time in my life I've actually gone through the entire house, this one here in Delray Beach, and redid all the baseboards. You know, some of you might have a home that has just small 2 or 3 inch baseboards. Some of you might not have any baseboards whatsoever. Our baseboards, which are 6-inch tall baseboards, and it's amazing. When you take it from original version and clean them up and get them ready for sale, it makes a world of difference. So as you can see here, there's a few pieces of material you'll need. You're gonna need caulking, white caulking. You're gonna need sandpaper. I usually start out with about 80 grit and then I go down to a finer one, maybe at 120, 140 grit to kind of smooth and prepare the baseboard so they can take on the white paint. I got some Chantilly white paint for this job as well. And as you can see, one of the first things you want to do is sand it down. Get the baseboards smooth, get all the ridges and all the imperfections out so it looks nice. Then you'll want to vacuum the area up, and then you'll want to get a towel or a sponge and kind of wipe off and get all the dust and all the imperfection, all the particles away. And then you're ready to paint. So this one actually took me about 3 hours on Labor Day today to do the dining room and the hallway. And as you can see, the difference is incredible. The before pictures and the after pictures. The baseboards is something that when a lot of buyers come in your house, it's kind of like when people look at your shoes when you have a suit on. They look at your shoes, the belt, and the tie. And when they come into a house, one of the first things they look at is the tile or the baseboards. They look at doorknobs and they look at the ceiling. So when you do this type of work to your baseboards where people look at it and go, wow, it makes a humongous difference on the look and feel that a buyer gets versus if you don't have baseboards or if they're just, you know, loosey-goosey, kind of meh, ugly looking baseboards. You can really turn your investment on this around fast. The next thing are the door trims. So for this, of course, it's the same thing. You have your paint, you don't need caulking for your door trim, but you do have to use a lot of work to sand it. And the amount of work that goes into it, not a lot, but you can see most trims are older style if you're buying an older home, but they might not be the exact type of trim you're looking for. So cleaning the trim down, preparing it for a paint job, it's a really important part. You'll get rid of all the old paint that might have been dribbled on the area, a lot of imperfections. You'll just get a lot of the stuff that you as a homeowner don't want. You want to make it look perfect. Painting with the white paint that we have really made it pop. And as you can tell, we painted our house a really nice soft gray. That was kind of the warm feeling we wanted for our house, but the contrast between a gray and a white, a pure semi-gloss white, makes our house pop, as you can tell in these photos. And lastly, The one thing buyers today look for here in Florida are impact glass or hurricane-proof windows indoors. And it's a very, very expensive proposition. We've already done our front door, which we got from Home Depot. Just the door itself, I think, was $1,600. Then you add labor of about $600 onto it. So you're talking about a $2,000, $2,200 door. It's the same with the sliding glass doors. You know, a door like that's going to cost you about $2,500. Throw on another $500 to $700 of labor and material. So our front door for about $2,200. The difference from the original door that we got to this door is night and day. It's a massive change in value. It's a massive change in the quality of your home. When a buyer comes in and they open up a front door that's impact glass and close it, it just flows effortlessly. Even though it's stronger, the impact is there. But it's not necessary if you're selling a house, because a lot of homes here in Florida may have been built back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, when impact glass was not a requirement. It's only required for new construction today, or if you're doing a renovation that's permitted, yeah, you're going to need to get impact glass. But if you need to sell your house, you don't need these things. However, a little bit of money, like $2,000, I'll tell you, you're going to get that back 3 or 4 times when you go to sell your house, because the objection of, do I have impact glass or not have impact glass? You don't need it. It's not going to totally change the value of your house, but from a buyer's perspective, they're going to feel so much more comfortable. So as you can see, I didn't show you the before glass or the before front door, but the new impact door and the trim. I did all the trim around, as you can see up top. It is a huge increase of value to my house. I don't plan on selling it, but just the value that it's going to create for someone looking for a house like yours, if you're planning on doing this type of work, it is a huge increase. So that's it. Video number 3 on seller tips to help improve the value of your house and just make you feel good if you're not going to sell it. But there's going to be more tips for you sellers and homeowners that I'm going to be coming out with over the next couple of months. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and just let me know if you like this. You are paying attention, right? Let me know. Hope you come back next week. I'm going to be doing some interviews with some folks here in town, some really cool people doing some good things. So come back next week. I can't wait to see you then.